down to the Devon koi pond. Bit of a funny one this, I'm filming the intro after doing the job, day after. Built the trays up, put them together yesterday, and this is the day after that. Left them going overnight, because I had a weep or two on the joints. They're only pushed together, I didn't put any glue on the joints, just push them together. They were quite tight, but you always get a weep or two. So I've left it going overnight so I could go around and wrap some insulation tape around the fittings, just to stop the drips. So let's have a quick look at it, and then we'll go over to the video of how I did what I did to make it and fit it. I'd like to take this second to welcome all the new subscribers. Fantastic to have you with us. This is the river filter. Just over 8 foot long. I haven't got enough to make another tray this size, I don't think. But I'll check up, because if I have, I'll just add another one on. This is just to plant my cress in and put some alpha grog in. You can see the little puddles of water I had under the joints. That underneath the tray there is where I splashed them up just now. I've ended up with me 4 inches of water in the tray, so I'm well happy. As you can see, the water's absolutely fantastic this morning. Blanket weed problems over and done with. A few more days cleaning on the filters every day, just to get them fully up to scratch, but we're there. So let's get on over and I'll show you now what I did when I built them and fitted them. So here we are over at the cress trays. The day's arrived. Well, same day after the blanket weed really, but those of you that have been watching will know that. So I've got everything here I should need to get these trays plumbed into that first pipe. Now all those pipes coming out of there are only on friction. There's no glue on them, so I know I can pull that first pipe out. But I need to get these trays joined together and the water out the end first, so the water can come straight out the end. Give them a quick swill out. Let's get the hole between this tray and that tray, and I'll show you how I'm going to join this one onto that one, because I'm going to use the tank connector through both fittings with just one rubber washer. Clever stuff. So let's have a look at this a second. I'll get the trays where I want them, like that. Hole saw. Now I've got the hole through the first tank, but I'm going to have to take the collar off it, make sure it lines up. I can go through and use the first hole as a guide to do the second hole. Take the drill bit out. Don't lose it, Martin. I'll put this in that hole now. Yeah, and it always away. Drill's gone flat. Give us a sec. So, spare battery. I know this
drill bit's a little bit tight for the fitting. So a little bit of twisty, sidey, lefty, righty. Enlarges it enough for the fitting to go through. So those two will line up spot on. So just got to get out the far end now. For that I need the height of that fitting where it goes in over there. If I get the height of that fitting, I can drill the end of this one. So let's get the height of that fitting. Oh. Put this one out of the way a second. This one over. So on here, on top of the fitting hose at 91. So same for the other end. I'm going to put it in the center again. So I want to be 91 up. We're looking for the center, easiest way to find the center of anything. So looking for a height of about there. Get the pilot back in the drill. Make sure the little flat lines up with the screw. So now I need that sub hole to come up just on the underside of that mark. fittings. Now, I know these fittings don't come with rubber O-washers, but these are readily available O-rings, and that's what I use because I can get my hands on them easily. So I like them. Rubber O-ring on the inside. I'm not a powerful handed bloke, so I prefer a pair of grips. And we can press that rubber O-ring. And that'll be leak free. Give this one a bit of a dust out a second. So now, to get this one leak free and use one fitting, the easiest way is going to be pop that through, put the O-ring between the two tanks, and I reckon that will stop it. It'll seal between the two tanks, and it won't even matter if it tracks along the thread. So the reason, or one of the reasons for doing it like this, is because I'm not going to be able to leave these trays on in the winter. They're going to have to come off because of my cover. So I want to be able to take them apart easily. See that I'm squishing that washer up nicely. So now join on there. So with that, do that and that. That'll give the water a chance to filter through the stones. sort out the far end first. Work out what I want down there a minute. This also gives me the option now, if I want to join another one onto it, I can just do it. So, but for now, I'll just stick a piece of pipe on, friction fit again. You can over wrap these joints if there's not pressure in it. I put them together. If they weep a bit, you wrap a bit of tape around it. And the joint is kind of fine. So I'm going to want a short bit to go from here into the fitting. So they're pretty good friction fit, these in this. I'd be surprised if they leak, but if they do, a little bit of tape around it will soon sort that. So they're about 110. Finally, a little bit about, oh, let's say 100. Morning. So that's that end on. Just got to sort a piece of pipe on the downflow now. So we're going to do a little trick here, because obviously I don't want the water running all over my hands when I'm trying to do it. But if I pull the nozzle off there and put a bend on it, sticking upright, should stop the water running out of that pipe. In theory. Right, let's give that a go a minute. So, one more bend. One more bend in a piece of pipe. I should be able to stop the water running out of that one. should in effect stop that first one from running. Right. They're only friction fit, so now all I need I need to put a bit of an upstand on that because it looks like the three are struggling, or turn the pump down a bit. Probably the easiest way. Sorted. Right, now I need a length for that there to there. That'll get me to there. Fish are all very interested in what's going on. Right. So now I just need a piece from there to there. I reckon 165, 165. 170. Okay. Right. That and that. So, just moving this one now. Drink of water. That should work its way around the trays. Now and out the other end. Just keep your eyes open for leaks. I said if any are leaking, a bit of electrical tape over it, black electrical tape, usually sorts it. I don't know if the water in under there is from a leak or what I spilt on it prior. Keep an eye on that. It should fill up to about the top of the fitting where it goes in on this pipe, and the top of the fitting the other side where it goes out. I'll be able to see. Right, let's fill in a second more. Let's get a nozzle for that end. Open. Every time it balances itself out, it'll come right to the top of this fitting. With luck it should get right to the top of that one. Might take a minute or two to get there, I suppose. Three inches. I was aiming for 4 inches of water in it. I'm not going to get 4 anyway, it's going to be 3.5. 3.5. It's working its way up there now. In theory it should just nicely flow all the way around and out of them, just like that. Looking pretty good. Definitely got a dribble going in underneath that one there somewhere. And on that elbow's got a drip on it as well. But, a little bit of PV electrical tape on that, I'll sort that out. So, that's that. I'll leave it running like this for a day or two yet before I go for and dig the alpha grog pot out of this one. But that shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully I've got enough to fill this one. Should be. I want it so that the stones are just breaking the surface of the water ideally. So we'll take it at that and see what happens. So you can see I filmed this straight after cloverleaf treatment, so the water's still shitty. Nice. So, from down here in Devon this week, hope you've enjoyed watching me struggle and rush to do that, because you're rushing when you're trying to film it. I'll go around now and do it properly after you've gone. Got a drip on that elbow over there, a little leak where it goes into the fitting. Bit of electrical tape, bang, sorted. And I'll give it probably 3 or 4 days of running, and I'll put the alpha grog in. So I might get that in this video, I might not. If not, it'll be in the week after, and we can see what's happening. Okay, so from down here in Devon, enjoy your ponding. Don't be afraid to try new ideas with it. Throw the idea out there if you're not really sure. Somebody's probably tried it. People have been doing this ponding thing for a few years. If you've got an idea, try it. It's not going to do any harm. So I'm down here in Devon. Bye for now.